Can you talk to us about script versus process?
Sure.
And coming up with them and then going to market?
So scripting for me, I don't love scripts. I'm not a huge fan of scripting out the entire sales process, though I've done it for every single sales org that I run, because I think it is important for a new salesperson to have a specific script to follow. And a lot of the scripts are actually verbatim what you should say word for word. Like you literally don't have to look up from the paper, and you can read right through it, and it gets you through exactly what you need to say. The idea behind that is I literally essentially just want my salespeople to memorize those scripts, not so they can spit them back to me word for word, but so that they understand the value propositions that I want them to hit on and achieve throughout the course of a call. Typically, there's 3 to 5 for any pitch that you're going through, and then I want a salesperson to find their own voice, right? I speak about that a lot when I talk to salespeople because I don't ever expect 2 salespeople to sell the same way. I teach a lot about the psychology of sales, and if there's different types of buyers and different types of, different reasons people will make a buying decision. There's absolutely different types of sellers that exist out there, and the different ways that people are going to approach, sales for each individual business owner. So I want you to have the information. I want you to know everything, as a employee for my company, and then speak to each business owner as you would, in any specific conversation you want to have. The other thing that, as part of that pitch is, again, I preach a lot about, again, the psychology behind sales and all that. But I expect the sales rep to have 100% of the information. And to be a very good sales rep, you need to understand that you have 100% of the information. Each client only needs about 30 to 40% of what you have, and what's going to make you really successful is learning very quickly which 30-40% you should be sharing, and don't share anything else. Because when you overshare, when you speak too much, that's at the end of the call when you're like, well, that's a lot of information. I appreciate your time. I'm going to have to think this over. If you give them exactly the information they're looking for and that's it, there really isn't anything to think over anymore, and you can move further along in the sales process.